What's up everybody, Tindo here. That there's Hannah Warrior Princess down on the floor pricing some of the stuff that needs to go to our flea market booths. Also down there helping her out is good old Pantar. He loves himself an IKEA bag. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to get all of these extra toys and dishes sitting around in our workshop priced and take them to where we resell them, which is our flea market antique store booths. So if you're new to the channel and haven't seen that yet, it's been a couple weeks since we've been there, so I know there's several hundred people watching and new that have no idea what we're talking about when we're at the thrift store saying, oh, we're going to put this in our toy booth or our dish booth. So stick around today if you want to know what's up with that, and that's going to be it. We'll go to some thrift stores after we do that, so stick around.
Top-ranked Bakugan players, prepare the arena for battle. Arm yourself with a Baku clip, or present your Baku rack and choose from your collection. The Battle Brawl is on.
There's some other work that I've been getting done today too. This right here is what I call my top-down table, so it's just a IKEA table that I painted yellow, but I put a camera on it here, you see, and a microphone, and what I can do is I can actually come in here with thrifted products or other things, put them on the table and film them, and we can also snap pictures of product there if we want to. But I've been working on this thing forever, getting it built up to use on the channel more when I do arts and crafts projects. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know we make quite a bit of stuff here, and that makes it really easy to film stuff with your hands. It's just, we've been so overcrowded in this room with this product that needs to go to our flea market reselling booths that it's been hard to use that. But one of my main goals this week is to make sure that I do what I can to make this room more usable, more accessible, and we're not coming in here and tripping over stuff. And I can just go right over to this top-down table anytime I want and film a product. All I have to do is hit record. I'm trying really hard to keep things that way, but we just bring in so much product from the thrift store that that's near impossible, right?
Yeah.
We've just got to do a better job pricing stuff more often, getting it out of the house, getting it to our flea market booth. But that's what we're doing today, so let's get to it. All right, we've got so much stuff that we've priced that it's gonna take a few trips just to get it all out here in the van. But I'm happy to get this much stuff stocked in our booths. Basically, our booths work on this pay period system where these next couple weeks are really our best time to sell. We'll make the most money off of it. So we get all this stuff in there. It's just gonna be money in the bank. So let's get her done. Easy now. How about that? How about it? All right, how's the pricing going?
Almost done.
You got, is this Nerf stuff priced?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep putting it in the car. The most interesting thing about restocking day is finding out how trash my booth gets while I've been away. It's on the trash side today. We've definitely been shopped at. My Lego bin is just gone. Stuff's reorganized. That's what I'm here for. Put it back.
Wow, we have a lot of stuff to bring in. Holy cannoli. I'm gonna have to find space for all this stuff in this booth. But luckily, I did sell quite a bit over the last week, so things are looking a little bit more roomy, so I'll be able to fill those holes pretty easily today. There's a couple things in here that don't belong, like you don't belong. Cute, but not mine. Okay, stay. I'm gonna go back up here. Sweet. I'm excited to see what's sold. That's looking a little empty, that's good. This is looking a little bit thinner. That's definitely looking thin. Wow. Those Disney cups do really well. I do have a couple more to add today, which I'm excited about. A couple more Afghans to add. I'm gonna need a new home for those because that basket's pretty full. I sold a bunch of Corningware this week too, which is good because I do have a couple pieces to add as well. So let's get to it.
Now, it has pretty much been the longest we've ever went without stopping by here, so this level of disorganization makes sense. We should visit it every week, but we want to see what happens when we didn't come for 2 weeks.
I got a lot of work to do.
More Harry Potter stuff. Let's go. Oh look, more Harry Potter. Didn't even realize I had 2 of the same thing, to be completely honest. I'm just buying all that stuff up left and right as quick as I can find it. Interested to see how this does. Real question though is, where do I put it? Wish I had a hook. That'd be cool. You know what though? Attention grabber. More Lego stuff. I had 3 of these and 2 of them sold, so hopefully those will keep selling. That's pretty cool. More Lego cases. More pops, though none of these shelves are really big enough for that. I guess that's going up top. It's too bad that all my Buzz Lightyears have sold because I've got the sheep. Now I need Buzz and Woody, but they keep selling faster and I can get the rest of them in. Here's something new we're gonna try. We're gonna try to actually sell some consoles in here. I have enough games, honestly, to fill up this shelf, maybe even a couple shelves, but we did not have time today to get all those priced, so we'll be doing that tomorrow probably. But more Lego stuff. It's a Lego case. I need to build a shelf on the back of that so I can put more Lego stuff up there, but that's on the to-do list. Eeyore, just about there. I've got all my new product put in. Everything's looking a little bit more neat, but I keep finding more and more product that's not mine. And there's a staging area up front in the store where you bring things that are not yours so they can be resorted. So like, this is not a for sale item. This is a kid's sippy cup. That's actually a first. That's a first right there. And I'm pretty sure these Legos are mine. Yeah, it's got my number on it. So I think I had been keeping them over here. Someone must have almost bought them and then decided not to. But we'll just, those are gonna fall over real soon, but we're gonna leave them there for now. Another one of my Lego bins. I had these Lego, these are fill your own Lego cups, and I had several more, but I think all in 1 day or 2 days last week, we just sold a ton. That was pretty awesome. There's a lid to another that I don't see. And then just kind of make all this look better. It's really the name of the game when it's restocking time, just make it look somewhat presentable. Now that I'm here, it's becoming increasingly clear what I need to restock on. I've sold about half of my dart supply, so it's time to get a reorder up on those. And there's just a few other little things that are running out. I've definitely sold a handful of Skylanders because this was kind of piled up last time I was here, etc., etc. So we've got her looking nice now. I just gotta get some of these shirts on hangers and I'll be done. So let's go check on Hannah.
All right, that was a lot of Tetris to put all that in there because there was a lot of stuff, but we are nice and full now. That Tupperware shelf is stacked. And while I was putting all the stuff in it, like 3 or 4 people came in just to look at Tupperware, so that was cool. This Disney shelf is probably the emptiest of Disney things it has been in a while because I sold out of almost all of my Disney cups, but I did end up putting a few more in there today. This is looking nice, and then all my little Coke cups I've collected over the past couple of weeks are in there now too. Lots of amber glass dishes in there, and I'm really excited to see that. There's a couple more down here too, just to kind of like offset them, make people look at them a little bit closer, maybe in a different spot. But little petite pan, he's so cute. I'm happy with it. It's looking good. Hopefully we sell as much stuff as we did last week, because that'd be great.
All right, I'm all restocked. Are you restocked?
I'm super stocked.
All right, so now let's go to the thrift stores. There's a couple of thrift stores really close to this antique store. Let's go to them now. We pretty much can't go to that flea market and restock without coming to this Goodwill. That's why we end up here a lot, but it's a good Goodwill, so I'm happy to be here.
So I was walking in and those caught my eye. They're only $3.29. Oh, I love this brand. Cool. Getting that.
Oh, you're Tindo.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Anything good?
Just a few stuff.
Nice.
I watch your videos.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying so.
Alright, you have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too. Something I don't have.
Aw. Little kitty mug. He's cute. These are kind of nice. The little chalkboard bottom to them. There's 3 of them there. They're a little expensive though, so we won't get them. Nice little strawberry basket. These are cute as well. Made in Taiwan. That's interesting. Nothing blowing my socks off in that section though.
I got beat to the punch, but I did get my hands on a few things that I don't already have, and then I think I spotted some PlayStation 1 action. Nice. Make sure there's not any more.
Cute little popcorn set. That's nice. There's another big one back there. They're all different color tags. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm like, these are definitely, I've seen them in a shop somewhere. They're Crate and Barrel, so I did like that set. I almost bought it one day, but I don't need to buy them, but I do like them. There's a little red one too. It's cute. Those are intriguing. Oh, I thought they were wood. They are not.
Check it. Sonic screwdriver right next to the Ninjago clock. Both are pretty much worth buying. It's a lot on the clock, but it does sell pretty well.
These are kind of cute. They're from Hobby Lobby though. I like them, but we're not gonna get them. Oh well. So this is the Goodwill that we go to that is a little notorious for upcharging on their like Pyrex, Corel, and Corningware items. I guess they're upcharging on Tupperware as well. Hot darn. That's a lot. I mean, that's, you know, I sell them for a little bit more than that, but I definitely can't buy them for that. Oh my gosh. There's a Pug Candle. Wait, is that a pug? That's a bulldog. Still, either way, it's cute and it's a candle. And someone tried to burn it and then decided not to because the wick is like gone and a little singed. He's so chubby. I love it.
I just want to take a break real quick from editing that and show you something real quick. I'm sitting here editing. That's where I'm at. And I just look over and Hannah's just passed out. She ate a whole tub of cookies and went right to sleep. It's so great.
Oh wow. Do you see what I see? That's beautiful. Someone worked very hard on that. Here's your price tag. What's it gonna be? I mean, that is very cheap for a handmade quilt. It's really nice. I haven't dabbled in quilts yet, so I don't really, I'm a little, it's unfamiliar territory. I'm curious and I might get it, but I'm gonna think on it first. Oh my gosh, look at this denim jacket. If the matching pants were here, I would lose my mind. I love this brand. I'm not gonna get this jacket because the jackets aren't nearly as popular unless you have the matching jeans with them. Oh, if they were here, I'd just die. I keep walking to the checkout and then my eye gets drawn to other things. There's a couple of vintage boots here. Don't know how much. It's got $25 on it. Dang it. There's another pair. Probably also has 25 on them. Dang it. Yep.
Here you go, madam.
Rats.
Never seen that before. It says do not close. It must be messed up. Star Trek, Stardust Coins, launch edition. Never seen that either. Let me know, right? Those two. Tell what that's for. She has awakened. She has found more cookies.
Oh, I like two.
Pants, don't eat the cookies. All right, well, we checked out and we're leaving, and then Hannah noticed there were some PlayStation 1 games in the lockbox, and I didn't check because, well, it's really kind of confusing. These used to be one of my favorite Goodwills just because they put such great stuff in the lockbox. But after coronavirus and stuff, they stopped using the lockboxes, but I guess they're doing it again now. So now I need to be coming back to this place just to check that lockbox, because that lockbox is awesome. Also, there was a young gentleman in there. I didn't catch his name, but he said, "What's up?" He watches the channel, and he got here before I did and got all the good stuff, which is pretty awesome. He looked like he left with some cool stuff. But if you're watching, man, it was nice to meet you. Good luck with those games. Did you get anything good?
A pair of shorts.
Very nice. All right, I love this stop. Let's go find another one before we quit. We're about as far south as you can go in Phoenix. I mean, at the tip, the very bottom of it. And there's a Goodwill down here that we like to come to sometimes. There used to be a mannequin that's set in our house, not to be confused with the mannequin that I'm sure some of you are familiar with now. There used to be a male mannequin that's set in our house that we use for our clothes reselling and stuff. And we bought him here. We rescued him from this Goodwill and brought him home, gave him a home, and now he's melting in my storage unit. So this is not a good ending to the story, but that's what this Goodwill is.
Oh, cool. There was some of this at the last Goodwill we were at. And this is very interesting. It's a little purse cookie jar. Interesting.
Here's a whole bag full of Bakugan for $3. Bought a big score of Bakugan yesterday. I guess I'll do it again.
I don't know how I feel about this. Hey, that's super weird.
I think I found my find of the day. These are Lego magnets, branded Lego magnets. They're pretty much legit just Legos, proper Legos. And the center holes have magnets in them. I'm gonna actually take those home and use them.
I don't know what it is, but I've just had crochet blankets on the brain and I can't get rid of it. Every time I'm at Goodwill, I'm like, well, where's the blanket section? There's nothing great here. Like, this is a good beginning to a blanket. You can tell someone started one and never finished it, which I don't blame them. It's a lot of work. This one's kind of pretty though. Not super interested. Like, even for $5, not worth.
Not a game. Nice.
Some cool Looney Tunes plates here. Those are pretty sweet. Look at that Taz one, that's so dope. Rad. Lol.
So we spent most of our time today getting all that stuff priced for our flea market booths. So that's probably gonna be it for the thrifting. But I feel like we did all right just for 2 stops for sure. But now it's time to go get something to eat because I'm that extra kind of hungry. You know the kind I'm talking about?
You're always hungry.
I'm talking about that extra kind of hungry.
You're extra hungry.
We did not get much today, but some of the stuff we got I'm pretty excited about. I got a sonic screwdriver, and it's just the cheapy one that you get from like Barnes & Noble or something. And every other time I buy this one, that release mechanism doesn't work, but this one does, so that's nice.
Hey.
I like it a lot. And actually, you're supposed to also be able to activate this from here, so you're supposed to be able to press the button and it works, and then press this and it works. This is how cheap this sonic screwdriver always is. Either this doesn't work or the release mechanism is broken usually, so still not a perfect one, but it's a nice sonic screwdriver nonetheless. What did you get?
I got a pair of shorts.
That's all you got?
Yep.
I didn't really pay attention to what you left the thrift store with, but yeah, it was kind of a quick thrift trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing. Well, we had work to do. Normally the days that we go and do hard work at our flea market booths, we don't get a lot else done because it does take quite a bit. I mean, we probably priced stuff for, I don't know, several hours today.
I feel good about it.
Yeah, it was nice to get those booths stocked. You got a lot of stuff.
So much.
I had like 2 IKEA bags. You had like 4 or 5.
I had to get a rolling cart to myself.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. But it's good that they're filled up because now we kind of can just let it ride for the next couple weeks, the next pay period that we get paid for having toys in those, or having toys and dishes in those booths. So that's awesome. We're going to make some content coming up explaining a little bit more how those things work, because definitely people from some other countries really don't have that kind of thing. And then even here in America, there's plenty of people that are familiar with the normal flea market model, and then they see these stores and their brains explode because it's not like anything they've ever seen. They don't understand why we don't have to stay there and man the booths. There's a lot to them, and we're gonna probably make a dedicated video here soon. Just say, it'll have a clickbait title like, "Here's how we sell at flea markets," or "Here's how we sell at antique booths," or I don't know. We'll come up with a title and try to really explain it, but it's going pretty well. You had almost, I don't know if it was quite all the way there. I didn't even start either one of our CRPs.
Uh-oh.
Shame on me. Actually, this one doesn't have VHS. Emergency VHS.
Oh, no.
It's SpongeBob.
Oh, yay.
So, not all is lost. I think maybe you've had the best 2 weeks. All of our booths work in 2-week increments. So every 2 weeks we get paid almost like a real job. And I think you've had about the best 2 weeks any one of our booths has had, or maybe it's tied with like our first couple weeks at our first toy booth.
Yeah, I think the very first week that our first toy booth opened after coronavirus, we made just shy of 1,000.
Yeah, we killed it in a couple of weeks at that one, and then you came really close to that with just your dishes alone. That's not even counting the fact that we have 2 booths in that store. So we did really well overall for this last couple of weeks. We're hoping to finish out the month just as strong. That's why we were so driven to go restock today and fill that booth up. So that was good. But that's all you got with shorts?
Yep.
All right, well, besides the sonic screwdriver, also got Ninjago clock. These large Lego clocks, almost no matter what they are, I usually sell pretty well. And that was pretty cool. I'm not super into Ninjago myself, but just as you saw there at my toy booth today, we sell a lot of that kind of thing. So that was pretty awesome. This bag is full of nonsense.
True nonsense.
It's got this thick Batman in it. And I don't know, just a bunch of other nonsense. But there's like 10 or 12 Bakugan in here, as well as the Bakugan cards. So I've always kind of tried to give this spiel when people ask me how do I get into reselling or what's a good thing to resell. I always try to give this explanation where it's like, don't get caught up and don't try to do too much at first. You do a lot better in thrifting when you learn you learn the items you're going to be reselling well. So like for Hannah, reselling clothes and dishes. She didn't know anything. You knew almost nothing about dishes probably 4 or 5 months ago, right? I mean, you had a general understanding of what dishes your mom had, and you had some outside knowledge, but once we really started making these videos, she spent all her time researching dishes, and now, I don't know if you're an expert yet, but like you're up there. You know a lot more about dishes than the average person does, right?
Yes.
So we both have a list of things that we resell that are kind of surrounding our interest, and that's usually, as far as I'm concerned, at least for us, that's a good way to do it. Things we're interested in and can spend that amount of time learning about those things, et cetera, et cetera. So card games, Pokemon, Digimon, all that stuff is something I'm super into. So an extension of that has been all these other newer age card games that came out after I was a kid, right? And so we've got these little Bakugan robot thingies, and it's a thing that kids that were a few years after me got, and it's like a card game / figure. You roll these out on a table, and they turn into little robots. It's a really strange thing. I'd demonstrate. Yeah, because they look like bugs.
Yeah.
I would demonstrate, but it's quite difficult to do so. But they start as spherical.
Here's one that's open.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're harder to close than they are to open. I can never get them to stay completely closed, which I guess is the point because they're supposed to explode into action and stand up. But this bag had a bunch of other nonsense in it, but there's just enough Bakugan in there to make it worth it, because if you watched yesterday's video, I brought a whole box of them home. So there's one that's in a nice little ball, right? And then
just yeet it.
Yeah, well, I dropped it on the floor and he went half scorpion. I don't know. We'll have to find a 9-year-old at some point that shows how to do this. But yeah, there's nothing else in this bag I think worth talking about. Just happy to bring home some more of those Bakugan, because what I'm getting at is this is a new thing I've got to learn. I've got to do some research. I know there's probably a handful of these guys that are worth some money, for sure. I just obviously don't know specifically which ones. It's like Pokemon. I mean, you know how to tell if a Pokemon card is not common or if it's rare, but you never know. You often don't know if you're holding that $100 Pokemon card in your hand. So I would hate to, anytime in the future, walk past that $150 one of these nonsense little balls. So this is something that is specifically on my list right now of things to sit down and watch some YouTube videos about and learn more than I currently know. So yeah, and that thought was prompted by yesterday's video when I bought those Bakugan yesterday. So it was just kind of, you know, it was kind of a cool thing to find more of them today because I've already so much so had it on my mind. Let's make sure I get all of them.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them in there.
Yeah, I keep finding more of them. Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And there's whatever this is.
You've got one?
Yes.
So 9 or 10, yeah, there's another one in there. 10 of them. So 10 Bakugan, that's almost how many I bought yesterday. So hopefully there's one in there that makes the whole thing worth it. You know, it's always nice when you bring home a stack of Pokemon cards or a stack of something and one of them's like $100 something or other. And then the rest, we can make tons of money too, because what I'll end up doing if these aren't worth anything is I'll probably pair them with a couple cards, put them in a Ziploc bag, and in our flea market booth you saw today, I'll sell each one of them for $2, $3. I don't know the numbers yet. I'm kind of making it up as I go, but I'll figure it out. I would love to, though, to find out we've got a nice rare one in there. All right, that's all of that bag of nonsense. Now, one more thing before we talk about my video games.
What even is this?
I don't know. It looks torn up. Definitely came out of a quarter machine, though, didn't it? These Legos are pretty cool. I've never seen this, but they're magnets. Did you notice they were magnets?
Yeah, that's super cool. It makes me want to make some out of Legos.
Well, it's just strange because they're proper Legos.
Yeah.
I guess you're supposed to maybe be able to build a couple things on them and then magnet them onto your fridge. It's
super cool.
It's gonna be fun. Come back tomorrow and see if we built anything on our fridge. It was missing a few of them, so someone like took certain colors out of there and then put these back. But that's pretty cool. We'll definitely be putting these on the fridge. I think we have is our Lego bottle opener magnetic? Do you know?
I don't think it is.
We'll have to find out. And if it is, we'll just have our whole Lego collection on the fridge. All right, let's move on to the video games that I bought. Let's start with, that was at that first stop, right before we were about to leave, there was a bunch of PlayStation 1 games in there that didn't turn out to be worth a darn. Oh, there's even more in here than I thought. It's a DS case, and there were a few games in there. And honestly, I don't know if any of the games are worth anything or any of them are worth playing. But I thought, heck, this case and 4 games. I thought 3 games, but it turned out to be 4. So bonus! I thought that was worth it. So we've got TNA Impact Cross the Line. Very nice. Well, I guess this is full circle. Bakugan.
I saw that when you bought it, and I was like, oh, there's a Bakugan game.
Very nice. Oh, sweet. I'll actually play. This is the one that I didn't see. This is the one that was in the inside of the case. Astro Boy, the video game. I'll actually play that. Heck yeah.
Neat.
I love Astro Boy. And then Mega Brain Boost. Wah, wah.
Solid game.
I think that was worth it just for Astro Boy, though, really. So that was those, and then I bought a big stack of regular console games. And let's run through those. Knockout Kings 2002, had it for the Xbox, did not have it for the PlayStation 2. Bionic Commando, looks ridiculous, but I'm into it. And then I actually got pretty excited about this. Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Neat.
Though, yeah, it doesn't say anything about Avatar. It just says The Last Airbender. And I don't really remember. I'll have to Google it when we get done with this. But I know there was a whole confusion when it came out because it came out right around the time that James Cameron's Avatar did. So the naming thing got weird, but it's kind of funny that everything ended up that way. But I don't know. I can't imagine this game is going to be as good as the actual Avatar games are on the Wii. Because I like those games quite a bit. FIFA Soccer 12. And talking about coincidence, what do you know? Avatar the game. That was pretty nice. And these were the leftovers. Somebody else got some other stuff from there right before I did, and I still got some okay stuff, some stuff for the collection. None of that's for resale. None of that's going to go in our toy booth. That's all going to go on that shelf right there. And then I got 3 more games, Phineas and Ferb, the second dimension. And honestly, I didn't even look up to see if I had this or not. I just saw Phineas and Ferb DS $3 and something in my brain just said, buy. This game, I lied. This game will go in my toy booth because I do already have it. But anytime PlayStation games get put in the CD section at our Goodwill, CDs all across town, no matter what, no matter where you go, they're $2.29. So it doesn't matter, even if it's crappy sports titles with the PlayStation. I just go ahead and grab them. So Spec Ops, which Spec Ops is it? Stealth Patrol. And then last and not least, I got this out of the lockbox with the DS games. Hardcore 4 by Nice. Do you want to play?
No.
No? You're not interested? We could go play it right now. Or we could put in this Avatar, not Avatar game.
Wait, the blue people or the Avatar?
Yeah, exactly.
Airbender.
Which one am I talking about? What's your favorite thing that you brought home today? Trick question.
Your Lego magnets.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah, those are sweet.
Yeah, those are gonna be fun to play with. Well, of course they magnet to each other. That checks out, but that's awesome. Let's go.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing we brought home in the last little while. Because that's gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna have to like build something Lego in the fridge, and then Pants and Momo will probably knock it off. You guys comment below, let us know what your favorite thing that we brought home today was. I'm gonna go with the Lego magnets. And
you can't steal my thing.
I mean, we can't agree. We're not allowed to agree. I think that, or if I had to pick a game, the Astro Boy game, I might actually, before I sit down to edit this video, I might sit down and play that and see if it's any good. I guess the rest of these games, none of them tickle my fancy too much, but I guess comment below and let me know if any of them are worth playing. I think I bought Bionic Commander on a different console, or maybe I already have it and I'm just losing my mind. But I feel like someone in the past has suggested this game to me. I just can't remember if it was on the channel or someone in person. So let me know if any of those are worth playing. Let me know if that last Airbender game is bad or not. I've played some of the other Airbender games. I'd kind of like to try it, but that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for going to the thrift store. Listen, we do post videos every day here, and most days we do tons and tons of thrifting. We're talking about going to the Goodwill bins tomorrow.
It was suggested.
Hannah's really wanting to go, so we'll probably do what Hannah wants tomorrow and go to the bins. But maybe not, or maybe it'll be something we do in the middle of the day, because we do have another one of those flea market booths across town that we got to go stock tomorrow.
True.
I don't think you'll be able to see it, but we got a pile of stuff just here off the side of the screen that needs to be priced for tomorrow to go to the other booth. So come back, check us out tomorrow. Hopefully we'll go to the bins. If not, we'll do some regular thrifting. And it'll be fun. So before we get out of here, do me a couple favors. Just go check out our public Discord. It's a place where you can come chat with us and hopefully come share some of your thrift finds, your yard sale finds, etc., etc., etc. I know in a lot of parts of this country and probably even some other countries, yard sales are really taking off. It's a good time. So if you're getting some good yard sale finds, I'd really like to see them. Yard sales aren't so fun here right now because it's 120 degrees. So
anybody going outside right now.
You guys post your yard sale finds and we can just live vicariously through you. Also, before we go, check out our merch store, tindostrash.com. Got a big shipment of t-shirts and stuff going out tomorrow. So if you've ordered some Tindo shirts from us, or I think we've sold a bunch of buttons and even some Tindo shades. So if you've ordered some of those, they'll be on their way tomorrow. And then what else before we go? Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We are already almost, we're like right at 5,100. So we just at our 1 year anniversary did 5,000 subs. And let's see how many we can do in the next year. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're new to the channel, help us out. Help us get to the next benchmark faster. What's the next one we're waiting for? I guess 10 grand. I guess we'll chill out on the celebration until 10 grand, you think?
Yeah, we just got to do exactly what we've already done again.
Yeah, so. Just starting over. It's what we're doing right now. 1 more year. How you want to make any predictions on how long the next 5K will take?
5 months.
5 months?
Get to subbing.
I'm hoping I'm realistically thinking it'll take 3, but I'm hoping for 2.
Okay, well, get to subbing.
Sub. If you're watching right now and you haven't subbed yet, sub. If you're watching right now and you think you've subbed, check and see if you have, because sometimes it doesn't take. It's a thing that happens. But listen, guys, as I said, we do post daily videos here, so come back tomorrow, hang out with us then. And until then, guys, peace out.